I'm still putting down my clapperboard. We've got a clapperboard which
Yes,
starts the
yes.
show. So if I'm jumping up,
Yes,
and you're looking at that and going,
yes.
what was he doing?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not having a drink or eating peanuts.
Yes.
Doing that.
Hello, Michael.
Hello, John. How are you?
I'm well, and
We're talking culture.
we are talking culture today, which is really cool.
Hey, I saw a poster in the Ford motor car lunchroom, and it had one of those big yellow things you at the mouth,
Oh, yeah.
Pac-Man.
Yes,
And
yes.
it said, culture eats strategy for breakfast.
There's lots of interesting sayings, and
Yes.
culture is really, and the saying is, culture is really powerful, and it communicates heart, emotion, feeling, and it gives people purpose and identity. It's really, really
Yeah.
cool. But what we want to talk about now in this show
Yeah.
is the key dynamics, and the first point I want to make is leaders, take note. It rises and falls on you. Not on your staff, not on your communication, not on your advertising, not on your marketing. It rises and falls on you. You are the influencers in the world that sets the tone for culture. And if you get it wrong, people pick up your messaging. That's both subliminal, what we read about what's going on with your emotions, and also the obvious intonations of your voice and tone and experience and good mood, bad mood, language, etc. You are communicating far more than you imagine you're communicating, and you think, why are they like the way they are? They're like that because of you. You've made them that way.
So the word you're using then, I'm getting this kind of feeling that this is a lot to do with not just the paperwork and organizational stuff that we know, but a lot with just even how you behave, how you act.
Absolutely. How you walk into the showroom, into the offices, how you engage with the staff on the factory floor, how you carry yourself, how you show your face, what you smile about, what you don't like, how you frown, all of those things. It's interesting. Our face, and there's been a TV show on it, and I still look at the face and I think, I can't see that.
No.
But our face has micro messaging going on. And our brain, so when I look at you or look at somebody, our brain is picking up the micro messaging that we carry in our face and in our body language. There's a whole science about body language. And so people are picking up on that, and you are sending certain messages out. And so when we understand our cultural messaging, and it's clear, so we understand culture, heart, we understand the dynamics, the mission, vision, values, and we've really told our story. And then for you as a leader to bring that influence into the marketplace of your business, with your peers, with your accountabilities, with your staff, suppliers, with the community at large, with your marketing, all of that is messaging your culture. And so when you hear back negative, you think, why don't they get it? What don't they understand? They don't understand because your messaging, how you're communicating, is not clear, because you're not really gone back to the beginning stage of understanding, I have a cultural setting, I'm communicating that, and I've never really sat down and done anything about articulating it.
I'm listening to how you're expressing this now, and I'm thinking, we do personal development in so many areas of our business. So is culture training, could I put it that there's a person, when you sit down with a coach like yourself, there's almost this component of it that's going to be a personal development in how you can behave, so your culture comes through in everything you do.
Absolutely.
Or is that now a new module you just added?
No. I know what you're asking. How can you really articulate it and kind of encapsulate it? The danger of that is we're going into organization.
Right.
I really want you to understand it's organism. It's the way the blood flows through the body, and the culture settings that you have is the way the blood is flowing. Your messaging through every dynamic of your business. And when we haven't clearly articulated it, when we don't identify that we as a leader are incredibly influential, we've not gone back to those previous stages that I talked about. The heart, understanding it's an organism as well as an organization, and making them enjoined. Yes, culture does eat strategy, but you need strategy.
You need both.
You absolutely, yes. Really, really important. But it's understanding the power of what culture will do if you get it right, and how you can impact and impart that, and how others will, I get the messaging. I get that we value this. I get that we would like to deal with clients in this way. I get that we want to answer our phones in this way.
So when it's inside of you then, John, and this is what you're expressing as a leader, is this why when you are, and you do profile, I think it's your
Yes, I do. I love
very,
profiling. It's great fun.
Is this where you're trying to make sure that someone joining your organization, joining your culture, that's already automatically inside of them? Or do you think people can be changed, or you prefer to go, no, that's how they naturally act, so let's employ the natural ones?
Yeah, great. So with this client I was working with today, I said to them this: when we do the assessments, we can put into the assessments their cultural setting by the traits that we actually measure to make sure that what you're about is what we want to measure. So we can actually do that by the dynamics of what we've got with various profiling.
Yes.
So they will tell me their story, they will give me their values, and we will then go through the profiling resources that we have and ask the question, is that going to, what story is that going to tell? Will it complement? Will it build? Will it be opposing? What do we need to tweak and change that so we can really see that come out? Because we want the messaging as we do these with the staff to understand this is the culture. Yes. And we're measuring you in that, as well as measuring how you do the job and how you enjoy the job, because we want to see what the areas are for you to grow and develop and take the next steps in your own performance as part of the team.
Yeah. So if you can now build that into somebody's profiling, how accurate can it be? I guess someone's going, well, it's behavior. How accurate can it be? Or is it just getting you closer to you, giving you something that you didn't have before?
Okay. Any profiling is a snapshot in time.
Right.
Okay. Any profiling is done by, and on what we do is we've done the research, so we know people, we know the sociology, we also know the psychology, because we have psychologists helping us with this, and psychiatrists, understanding people, their ego, their emotion, their intent, and we've built that into the mechanism, which is really interesting.
It is.
So there's more science behind it than just quite simple questions that we ask you, that Tony takes you 20 minutes to do, but the science behind it and the work that we've done, and telling my CEO, we can actually build that into that to help them communicate, because here's what happens for us as leaders. The strength or the weakness is amplified by you.
Right.
So you make a huge difference in this, and so the distinctives are important about the power of what you do. So I'm loving what we're doing. This is so much fun.
Absolutely.
But we're only touching on this. So if you want some more help, we would like to do that. So please contact me, john@pt3.com.au. Put your comments in the box. So let's help each other.
Let's have that conversation.
Absolutely, that'd be really good. Put some questions in there. And what will help us as well is be a subscriber, because that will be really cool, and tick on the bell, because that way we can keep giving you more and more information, because our passion is this. I'm doing this to bring transformation into your world to help you be the leader you want to be. Thank you for listening to us again. So